Hello everyone. It's been a long time since we've been able to gather here at Legget Curry for worship together.
So we're very thankful that from the first Sunday in August we'll be able to gather here together again as a church family.
Due to COVID-19, things are going to look different for a while, so we're here to explain what church will look like as we restart worship here on a Sunday.
The first change is that you will need to reserve a seat in advance if you plan to come along to church. Because we need to keep appropriate social distancing with our seating, we simply won't be able to fit the same number of people into our church buildings. To give us more space, we're planning to use the main hall as an additional seating area. In the hall, the service will be relayed from the church and shown on a large screen. This area will have tables and maybe the right space for you if you're coming along with younger children. We won't be able to give out colouring sheets or pencils, so you may wish to bring some of these things with you to keep the younger ones entertained.
You can reserve your seat by phoning the church office or using the TicketSource website. When you reserve your space, you'll be given a seating area and instructions on which door you should use to enter the church building.
As we work out how to do this over the coming weeks, we would ask you for your patience and your understanding. We're probably not going to have room for everyone in church at the same time, so we may need you to decide which weeks you physically attend church and which weeks you watch from home instead.
We're planning to live stream all of our church services on Facebook and YouTube, and our AV team are currently working to install all the equipment we'll need to do that. There will be more details on our website about how and when you can reserve seats, or if you phone our church office, we'll be happy to provide you with more information.
On a Sunday morning, please plan to arrive in church in good time, so we're not all trying to use the entrances at the same time. We won't be able to greet each other with handshakes or hugs, but there's no restrictions against smiles and waves. We'll have hand sanitizers available at every entrance, and you'll be shown to your reserved seat by one of our stewards. While masks and gloves are not compulsory for meeting together in church, please don't feel awkward about wearing them, especially if it helps you to feel safer. And we'll have some at the door, so just ask us for them.
As we start back, we're not going to be able to open our creche or to have children's church or Bible class immediately. However, children are still really welcome. They will just need to stay with their families during the service.
There's probably going to be a few changes to our usual worship service as well. It may be shorter than usual, and in order to comply with current COVID guidelines, our singing praise will be softer and more reflective. We'll still be celebrating birthday blessings, so please send us a photo of your child if they have a birthday in the coming weeks.
At the end of the service, our stewards will help you to leave the building and help keep the exits free to maintain distancing. We'll not be using our collection plates, so you'll have an opportunity to leave your free will offering envelopes in a box as you leave. Unfortunately, we'll not be serving tea and coffee, but we hope that you can enjoy fellowship together at an appropriate social distance outside the church.
Our prayer ministry will be available after the service here in the prayer room, where we can safely accommodate up to 3 people at a time.
So as we return to worshipping together, let's remain patient with each other. Church is going to look and feel quite different for a while yet, and each of us are going to respond to that in different ways.
The guidelines and restrictions for keeping us all safe will change, and it may take some time for these changes to be interpreted and implemented in a way that works best for us here at Legget Curry.
Let's also remember to keep in touch with those people who we know won't be able to make it to church for whatever reason, just as we have been during lockdown.
Above all, let's thank God for the freedom that we have to come together publicly to worship Him, and let's take every opportunity to do so as His community of grace.
We hope to see you back here really soon.
Yes, indeed. Bye for now.